and comms quite often. Do you think mousesports is tilted right now?
No, I'm going to be honest. I think they're just going to have a bit of fun. I think that they'll brush that off pretty quickly. I don't know if they'll bounce back from it, but I think that in the camp they'll keep that attitude pretty light. I think that this is. I would say Woxic is the most fiery member of their team in terms of tilt, like at least vocal tilt. Like Rops and Frozen to me seem like the type of guys who would internalize tilt.
Just get quiet.
Get real passive aggressive.
Yeah. Or just angry at themselves, you know. Like that's what JKS used to be like. I think you were talking about this on broadcast recently, Sean, right? About them not to be practicing.
Yeah, I really wish you didn't give me.
Get stuck in them.
You know, I was gonna make some comment about you being a boomer, but since you literally
do it,
now I have to say it. Yes, I agree completely. I have to be the old man yelling on the porch with you. You have so much opportunity to practice at these tournaments, the practice rooms. I don't know.
Like everything sorted for you, right? Like you have catering at the hotel, or you have food options and everything.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about like finding food on the days of the matches.
Yeah. Some of these TOs, right, have a player manager almost like per team, right? So like anything they want, they can message a player manager any time of the day.
Yeah.
So do you have to like completely strip that core back, maybe keep just one key piece and build around, or like how do you move forward? You know.
So now the fun part is though, you talk about like clinging to your cores, and then you look at Fnatic.
Major, we were watching it, and we're just like, this is the worst version of Fnatic I've seen in so long. Like, what happened?
Uninspired shit.
No.
Those three. Weren't those three playing with like Stinger on light? They had someone else in the team. This was like very early days when they beat VP on like, it wasn't VP.
They had a couple of iterations. Like you had, well, the most potent lineup that they made up, like that was like Olafmeister, Dennis, PRB, Stinger, and I think Eastbjorn was in there at one point. Like they had a couple of like rotating players, etc. But
the Redemption movie by Complexity was pretty touching. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
there's a lot of like really badass movies that have, I guess, gone in the archives.
Info play.
It's like the second round. Chris J.
I actually liked an MIBR movie back in the day. I don't remember the full name of it though.
Oh, Clutch 2. I fucking love Clutch 2. That movie's great.
Oh, do you guys remember the bomb site movies?
Yeah, they were the cheaters.
They were so
and
bonkers.
the weeby music.
Oh, man. That was...
damn. See ya, dude.
That was man.
Well, he's gone now.
Oh, look at this from Frozen, man. Posted up here with the SG. You fucking loving your life right now. You're licking your lips. You're going, come on.
Taco's not coming out those apps.
Come on.
And if he is, he ain't going far.
First going to be like, well, you got full HP, man. Spring out.
No time. They got to do something.
Frozen actually just dipped out at the wrong time.
Left plan open. There we go. And that's the bomb. Oh, here we go. This is a fast play onto A. Rops and Chris J crossfiring right now. Are they going to get overwhelmed?
Isn't there meant to be... Okay, maybe not. There's
so
not meant to be a smoke
fight.
there?
They wanted to fight Connector.
Well, where did they go from there? I guess they actually... they do actually get the bomb plant down. So now they got tons of bodies.
This is very winnable. There's a lot of utility, though. They can't all be at Tetris.
This is weird, though. So they grab connector control, plant for connector, and then bail out of it.
Oh, dear. KNG is in a rough spot.
Well, they need to...
They have no one connector.
Oh! Well, they're saving now. That's it.
Wow.
Karrigan's saving.
Oh, Chris J
that doesn't
want to save.
Wrecked.
This became very dicey real quick.
Is he going to live there?
Bomb, yes, but players, maybe not. Should be fine from the explosion.
Where's Kenny? Kenny told me he was going to come on the couch in the beginning, but they were both like being girls' blouses, right? So I had to change it so it was a little bit looser for them. I gave them like a longer time frame.
You gave them 5 years. I guess that's
a
the
long
only
time, right?
I was about to say that's the only thing that worries me because
really long time.
I don't know if people are going to remember this in 5 years' time.
The thing is, like, Prof will continue to they'll continue to reference it, right? Which is fine. But the reason that I'm not sold on it being mousesports staying within the top 5, right?
Kiekert said no. Do you think Jane would say yes?
Probably. I can't believe Kiekert said no.
I can't believe he said no.
That was fucking insane.
And they did do better at the major, so.
Yeah. Where are they now?
I mean, who knows?
Dead, of course.
Out and about. Speaking of being out and about, it's fallen caught with the AWP towards the later stages of this round. Should he stay alive? That's going to be the difference maker here.
He's got another kill here. I reckon he's got another one.
Marin's being a little snake in the grass as well.
Oh!
That helps a lot.
Yeah, actually,
that was such a nice ang he found.
Yeah, goes for the duel.
He wins it.
He can play on time, yeah. Smart. Oh, no. Why do you peek?
Oh.
Ah. I thought it was just going to play around the box. That would have been so good.
Maybe just a bit of the inexperience there.
Yeah, a little bit too eager.
What do you think about middle, though? Do you think mid's fine? Do you think they need to change that still?
I think the fact that they open mid a little bit more makes it more tactical.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a good thing. So you can split from mid, split A, split B. Even though it's city spawn, you can split from mid. So yeah, I think the fact that they open it is really good for like tactics.
But did you like the door back?
The what?
The door? Well, I mean, you say as a kid, but like at that point, when Kenny was 17, he'd already been in the game and been at the top for like so long.
Yeah, the
like
good
you and
thing
MBK.
is that the good thing is that literally my first team has been not my first team, but like my second team was Fair Games, which was the best team in the world already. So I had.
How did you get that invite?
Nyack, literally Nyack. I was playing with French tops on Member, you know, TeamSpeak, like ancestors of TeamSpeak, and everyone thought I was cheating. I was playing with against Sharks, and you know, like we were doing 5-5.
Yeah.
Because back then we were really bored and we were playing a lot.
Gotcha.
And yeah, Happy was one of the boss of the Member, so it was the one who was saying like, no, we don't ban him. And I got banned a couple of times, and Happy in-banned me. Shocks banned me a couple of times. First of all, back in the days, we had no clue he was cheating, obviously. Just to make it clear.
Oh, no, I wasn't asking if you knew he was at the time. I was just asking if you think he was
guilty,
in hindsight.
Actually, like when he got banned, we were in boot camp.
Yeah.
And, well, he left the day after, obviously, or the same evening, I guess.
Yeah.
It was after SMN ban.
Yeah.
The first wave, and he was kept doing jokes about it, like Kenny, you're gonna get that's not possible.
Yeah.
And at some point we started watching like VOD from like tournaments he played.
Yeah.
After.
Oh, sweet.
After party.
Wait, have you actually like danced or like taken lessons?
No.
He's in his
Only,
blog.
I dance only on my salons, you know, with my girlfriend,
Oh.
and I kiff. The good vibes, you know.
Kiff means enjoy in French. And no, it's okay, literally okay, and he understands everything.
Yeah, in game it's okay, but with Hunter and Nexa now it's okay. But before is I never go in a real immersion with all American or English guys, you know.
He's running away, you know, like when they speak English, run away.
To be fair, that's like very typical for French CS players. Like I remember way back when were you at the first Experience LAN in Denmark?
No, I was not born. I told you that.
Okay, no, it's just like, this is 2007, you know, so I have to check. Kenny's still very young.
Yeah, even though like
kept to themselves
for
the longest times, but it's cool to see that you guys are.
But look at us now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I heard in audience that sometimes you make an apparition, you know, like at the stream. That's pretty sick. Like production is getting much better.
We got the technology.
Can
cross the smoke? No. There we go.
Oh, Fair got denied. Robs, Mayen. The guy doesn't know what to say.
Nice shot to Mayen. Woo, it takes
Whoa, Robs, what a kill! We didn't see.
Même en français, j'arrive pas à le faire.
Even in French, it's super hard to be honest. Like.
You guys didn't go Rob's way ever. On either map, you guys never went to Rob's.
That was like bullying.
Because he played B on Vertigo and he played B on Dust 2. And you guys went B a couple times on Dust 2?
It was like the first buy round where they have no utility or anything. It was like full rush him.
Cool.
Well, that was not on purpose, to be honest.
It felt like it.
It looked like it.
It's like so
Why?
mean.
Why would we avoid the ropes, to be honest?
No. Oh, okay. Shots fired.
Okay.
No, he's good. He's super good. But they are good. No?
So
maybe actually that's why.
That's why.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The Austrian team with Sponge, they were like. I remember playing Colo in 2014, Nuke against Vox Semino.
Oh,
bro, I was outside. No smokes, no flash.
Okay.
Easy kill.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You were the in-game leader?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Ooh, this is really turned for you, this throwback.
There's a lot of props back there. Can someone bring the casket out?
I'm just gonna try and defend the situation here.
All right.
So back then it was randomized map, and we kind of could only ban 2 maps, and we had to get rid of Overpass and we had to get rid of Cobble because no one in Australia practiced it. So that left Nuke still in the pool.
All right. So basically, you couldn't play any maps, is what I'm getting.
I just want to continue this. And because we were the low seed, the high seed got to pick the side. So they just got to pick CT side on Nuke. And then, yeah, Kenny destroyed us.
Like, it's just like
so
the scene.
old school. I totally forgot about.
You know that the scene in that movie where it's Dust 2, they're playing A site. You have one guy just running down slope and the other guy crossing over.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
you
just
see on third view and
Yeah.
on third view.
On Aztec, no?
No,
When
no,
he come,
no. It's like there are two before or something, and
Yeah.
they are like you see from
swap.
above, you know, and you see like team play,
Yeah,
so
it's
sick,
Aztec, bro.
and you have this song.
Dust 2 as well.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
That's still like one of the favorites, like sequences in a Frag
Marek,
movie.
Yeah, me too.
Urdo,
And Marek
Kiel,
on
Cabal,
main as well.
Oh,
Vex, and
yeah.
Ronan.
Man, yeah.
Kyo.
For everyone,
Kyo.
everyone at home who has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
AAA, Against All Authority. Look it up on YouTube. It's a great movie.
Promise it won't
Yeah.
hold up.
And then watch Escapade.
Mousesports will be making some progression up Catwalk. Smokes
It's a real
to
talent.
obscure vision, and, well, now the hit will come on in.
Oh my God!
Left and the
Taco
kill
with
comes
the kill.
on in as two big frags for MIBR. They're stabilizing here, backs against the wall, but B is where the
Then
action
it's
is
a B
forward.
ending, and I think MIBR is not in good situation, and yeah, Foden got a kill from Frozen. Frozen double kill on KNJ. What happened? What just happened? I was not sure if I can say the bad
No,
word. You
that,
know?
you can swear.
And it's over.
That was it.
There we
That's
go.
great.
Wonderful job.
Well played, guys.
As you can guess, I didn't have like any idea of nicknames, so I just
fair.
came up with something really like
Well,
cheater name.
well, you see, the irony in that is Sean actually did the same thing, but went for his whole name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we both like our originality.
Yeah,
I would
it's
I would
not
say. And as I said many times, my nicknames come from the idea behind that comes from NWJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that
Ah.
was like good for anyone around Henry and his,
Yeah.
Easy
I don't
go.
think-
It did a lot for his
Yeah,
confidence,
I don't
really.
think you should tell Henry that.
Oh, he
ever
knows.
Ah, he knows,
He
he
knows far
Take
too
it
well.
back. Take it back. Say it was all a lie.
Or what you could say is something nice about Malik. Now,
Oh,
yeah.
let's hear what it is that you prepared in your downtime here, Kenny.
I haven't prepared anything. I was actually wondering if you had any question, but
Okay, you're
what do
gonna
you think
definitely
about
get
Malik?
deducted
I think
10%.
it's
Delay
my coach.
here
I
in
think
his
he's a good coach.
It's going to
No,
come
no,
from the heart.
I think he's really great at keeping the team together and building something around it. Like literally, like building a proper team, which is the point of Counter-Strike. If you want to perform, I think you need to. Well, to be honest, I don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I rarely check my my
Your DMs
message,
and everything,
my
yeah.
DMs. For a long time, I had my DM on Twitter being disabled. Also, like on Twitter, like your tweet answers. You read your tweet answers. Like you put a tweet and you read the answers, and that's where like the toxicness comes from. You know?
You don't want to read
seeps through
those
there.
sometimes.
Yes.
Melting away
It's really
as we
like
do look at MIBR
relaxing.
versus mousesports, something that we haven't talked about in a while, and that's completely okay. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
But the
Partly
upcoming
Tell me
pleased.
like
Midnight
a
show.
hit from the 80s and
Still, obviously. So yeah, that was the idea, and as the players, we obviously have like and the people you meet, and also like the fact that I learn English. That there is a lot of things you learn from being a professional gamer, and overall, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with Vertigo. Like a lot of things happens
See
on
ya.
A at the beginning of the
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
It's either like the T side takes ramp and win the duo, win the trades, or it's the opposite way. And yeah, that makes the map still a little bit like shaky, I would say.
yeah. Did you like opping A more before the update or now? Because I feel like before the update it was easier to op A.
Yeah, literally. No, I think there is more angle for
think
Opus
so?
actually. Yeah,
Like
there
with the
is
side
more.
hallway?
There is more angles, and it's actually like harder to pick. The easiest part on the old Vertigo was to be op on T side and picking A.
Yeah.
You can pick op or whatever because
Right
it's
eye
always like right high
yeah,
pick,
right
you
eye
know.
peaks all the way.
And like it's always like one angle,
Yeah.
so it's really easy to pick. Now with short, it's a bit harder
Yeah.
because you have the pressure from the left,
Yeah.
and there is a bit more angle as well. So I think it's actually better for cities.
Ooh. So of all the rounds for mousesports to pick up would be any round like this, obviously. Again, though, mousesports have gotten off to so many bad CT starts here.
Mike's not working for Trace right now on the couch.
Oh, finally, some time break.
I'll see if we can get him switched on.
It's okay. Oh, there we go.
There we are.
There we go.
Come back, brother.
I got you. No, it was getting kind of loud. I couldn't really hear you guys. It's one
right.
of those where you're like in the conversations, like,
Mayor wins these.
Oh, does he though?
Oh no, he doesn't win these.
Yeah,
He needed that kill.
he had a shot at winning these.
Oh,
A little bit too late.
That would have been the ace too.
But
They
yeah,
need
it's
to be-
overpowered. Anyway, you can keep the quick, but bring back the ult from before.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you want the
yes.
old off back.
There we go.
Well, I would like the old dog
movement.
back, and I can't even use it. I just thought it was more entertaining to
What
watch
about-
because it gives like Aubers an additional way of playing.
What about the CZ? Do you want the old CZ back?
I don't need the CZ if I have the ult.
The combination of the two, that was a
The combination
wild
is
time.
sick, but it's when you're comfortable in close range with quickscope, for example, you don't necessarily want to get the CZ out, you know?
What was that team you were on in Go with Hearts?
Clown Mystic.
Yeah,
Oh my
Clown
god.
Mystic.
You guys feel old yet? Jesus.
that was when Kenny literally got 30 kills every single game.
Yeah, that's how it started, yeah.
You were so ridiculous when you were on that team.
Thank you. I don't like the past, but
Yeah.
I remember Sean being an OPER back then. ESWC 2012. He was literally one of the most hyped players back then.
Destroying him.
Yeah.
I mean, for whatever confidence Henry got from knowing that Kenny got his nickname, you know, being
Oh,
inspired
yeah,
by
that's
Henry,
true.
it's completely removed
It's
now
removed.
up to this point.
Ooh.
Jesus.
See you
Natas
later, dude.
Fix is actually doing great work as a stand-in, I think.
Yeah, no, he was.
Yeah, he is.
Especially on the first day, he was rocking.
Yeah.
That's the peak you're talking about, though, Kenny.
My dream team, you mean?
No,
no,
just
no.
favorite teammate.
Who did you like playing with
my
most?
favorite teammate.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sixer.
Sixer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Go on. Tell us.
Fellow Opper.
Tell us more.
Sixer is really, it's really pretty much like Jazz, to be honest. Like really positive, like really fun. We also had like that chemistry where we are pretty much the same guys, you know. And we're having fun.
Little bromance.
Yeah, literally bromance. Yeah.
Oh, Kerrigan.
Oh, big Kerrigan coming through with the deagle.
He's had a couple rounds like this today.
Didn't he? Well, he did
On
this
Dust 2.
G2 on Dust 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas some people just haven't.
Oh, wow.
That's
How did you
rough.
get that duel?
We bought two, right?
We brought a couple slices
There
of
was
pizza.
there was some pizza.
There's
Come
some
on,
pizza.
give us some crunchy stuff.
And Trace left the pizza out overnight.
Well, we didn't
and then
really
the-
have anywhere to put it.
The next morning, we obviously don't have like a microwave or an oven in our hotel because this is back in the day where the
This
hotel
was a
just.
Gfinity, so it was like the Holiday Inn.
I wasn't
right?
gonna call
Oh,
it the
yeah.
TO, but okay. I guess they don't really hold much tournaments anymore. Okay.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
There's an iron, and apparently an iron has a very similar shape. to
A
a slice of
distinct
pizza.
shape. And yeah, so sometimes you gotta get resourceful.
Jesus.
You know what I was thinking about the other day is when we were in Katowice as a boot camp.
Used one of them. You still got 8 more to go, right?
Yeah.
Real day.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Inspiring.
we haven't seen them like jump back into a game yet today.
Yeah,
Typically, when teams are getting blown out like this, they kind of have a brief
Reset.
comeback, especially when they're like a team like mousesports.
Yeah, but their Mirage was alright, obviously, but the fact that they collapse again on Vertigo, that's a little bit worrisome.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's good. Shoot first. Shoot. I believe in you.
Oh man.
Missed opportunity.
A game style, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's just something about it that doesn't really suit
yeah.
your playing style.
And also, it's depend of the day as well. You know, sometimes you're like, this team fits really well.
Yeah.
I would kill them like super easily, and this day doesn't go well, you know. And the other day, like I played Astralis and I was playing good.
Yeah.
When you think that Astralis is actually really hard for an OPER, you know.
I bet too, they're kind of easy to read for you probably because Astralis always makes like the right play. And they always use utility, so it's probably pretty easy for you to read at this point.
Well, if you take good decisions, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to take good decisions. Yeah.
Rops. In a retake situation.
Not this time around. 13-2 for MIBR in the first half. A very woesome sign here for the side of the mousesports.
This
Not
feels
really
very
scored.
familiar.
It's alright. It's a team up.
Same scores.
But we will be getting this one underway, and you might even get some casting out of me as Halvor. He's going to be sitting down on the mic, but it's a quick one over towards A-Ramp as mousesports. They're accelerating the pace. The trades will come in. And this one here is looking pretty good.
It all potentially ends. Mayor left, not able to
handle the stand-in on the side of mousesports. So,
but even posturing like this, it puts such a squeeze on the defense because you can't really go aggressive on B now that you've lost sandbag control, right? So, yeah, look at him. Ooh.
Damn.
Yikes. NATO.
Johnny on the spot.
I feel so bad for these offers, man. Peeking into Kriegs like that.
Because, like, the swinging that we see on train now, like
New Orleans accent that he could bust out. Like,
Wait,
straight
really?
by
Used
you.
it anytime?
Straight by you.
that's what
Like,
we got now.
going down, nigga, go crawfish, boy.
Bobby
Like, he must have seen the water boy.
yeah, I'm not British enough, actually. of
Yeah.
course.
Wait, did Alex do that today?
Did he?
No, did he?
I don't know.
'Cause He said he was saving it for today.
Oh, no, I didn't hear him do it.
Wow.
First of all, we're sorry.
Okay.
Whoa.
No, embroidery and printing and that kind of stuff, and we wanted to get the Cloud9 logo printed onto to one of the pillows. Instead, I just went to, like,
Crocodile Dundee quotes coming out of you.
crikey.
That's not enough.
Man with 20 kills to his name.
He's been
Ooh, that's a gap. Oh, that's filthy.
That's
Sweaty.
There we are. At some point.
Ever since the knee pains and the chronic erections, I had to back out. That was not me. In fact, that was Henry Greer. H-N-E-R-Y. Yes, that is the broadcaster of the year. What's that? Is it like, it sucks to suck, right? Like, that's the one.
But yesterday they looked really good, right?
So I think they've lost 3 maps of Vertigo now.
And
Unfortunately
they
for
picked it
them,
every
they've
time.
picked it every time.
Yeah.
Because they did the vetoes before the event.
I love it.
Is this like yeah?
And
Do
they
you
have
think
a
there's a
stand-in.
regret in the mouse sports
No,
camp right
No
such
now?
regrets.
thing as regret.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Oh, the
ever.
barrel.
Gun
Here's
tip.
the barrel.
OV.
Can you smell it?
OVER?
What?
I thought you said, can you spell it?
Can you smell what the Rups is cooking?